Hi and welcome back to the probably last episode of my playthrough of Slay the Spire, the board game on Tabletopia. I think one thing I forgot, I have to assign a color in this mod, and I have to do this every time I'm reloading the game state, but apart from that, I think I should be okay. Honestly, I forgot if I have missed things or not. Definitely, I corrected some things in the second episode. And the idea for today was to go after our very first boss here. I do believe I know what this is or who this is. Before that, we are able to heal at least. No, we are basically healing twice. The main question is, do we want to go for the question mark or do we want to go into another combat where we could lose some more life? It's a standard combat, but still, I think, yeah, let's not go there, right? No, let's not do that. So we are going here into the campsite. And again, we are checking what this is. First of all, we can either heal, not first of all, it's basically one choice we have. We can heal 3 HP or we can upgrade a card. Looking at our current life meter, I think there is no real choice here. We need to rest. 1, 2, and 3, and that's already the end of our first resting. So again, this can be an extremely short video action, and we have to make a choice. Again, life-wise, we are really not in a good shape, so we have to go for this event space here, and I think event is over here. Exactly. Let's flip this over, and what do we have here? Transmogrifier. We can pray before you lies elaborate shrine to forgotten spirit. Didn't we have that before? Looks familiar, I don't know. We can pray or we can transform 2 cards, gain a curse. No, we don't want to gain a curse, but transforming a card might be a good thing actually. But unfortunately it has to be a random one. We get to choose which one, but we will draw 1 random card, so we don't get to pick 3 of those. So I think we will go for a standard strike, right? Yeah, let's remove that strike. Let's draw the top first card here. Let's see what it is. And it's metallicize. Ah, yeah, it's amazing. That's a power and ongoing ability. And at the end of our turn, we will get 1 block. I think this was a perfect transformation. Absolutely take that. So it was certainly worth it. Here are our cards. So let's flip this. Let's bring it down. Here it works for whatever reason. I don't know what it is. And that's more or less it already. So we are moving into the next campsite, and again we have to make a choice. Do we want to heal 3 or do we want to upgrade a card? Because we just received a very cool card, I think it's not necessary. So let's better rest. 1, 2, and 3. So we are in an okay shape. Let's put it like this. Let's see what we have here. We have this. Did we enter the room? Here I'm not 100% sure. It could be that when we went into this shrine just now where it says pray, that we should have gained 2, but enter a room, that's a bit misleading actually. We have the self-forming clay, we should be good. Yeah, we get this loaded die and we have the gremlin horn. So overall I feel kind of okay to move into our first and maybe last boss fight. Okay, let's get cracking. Here is our boss, but I believe we have a button here, so let's try this one. Start a boss, and let's see what it is. And exactly, it is the Guardian. The Guardian comes with 2, call it modes. It starts on attack mode. After the first round, it's moving into second round. Then it's doing the mode shift, and it's moving to the defensive mode, and then it's basically going back and forth until it is defeated. It starts with 40 health, it seems. Definitely not easy. Let's see, mode shift. If the Guardian starts its turn with no shield, it doesn't attack this turn and enters defensive mode at the start of the next turn. I see. And then the sharp height. While in defensive mode, after you play an attack, it take 1 damage. Yeah, it's basically having these thorns who are counter-attacking me to some extent. Okay, nice. Okay, oh, what happened here? Something strange random. Maybe I did that. But okay, we are at, no, not 44. We are at 40. Definitely more than enough. Okay, then I think let's start our very first round of combat. The normal rules apply. Let's reshuffle. Let's draw our first hand of cards. Whirlwind, shrug it off, strike. Okay, let's also roll the die. Well, okay, I tried to hit it, but I failed, but I take the 6 for sure. So we can trigger a die ability. So let's have a quick look what we are dealing with today. So we are taking 2 hits, and then it's generating 5 shield per player. We are only playing alone. So in theory, only have to block 1 defense, 1 attack. So I think we might be okay. Yeah, let's do that actually. No, then we don't need it. Now, we can use the 6 for the trigger die ability, and then we could gain 1 here. Yeah, let's use the 6 to trigger this die ability here. So we are not taking the automated defense from our loaded die. All right, let's do that. So this moves in here. Exactly. Then we will play the Shrug It Off, which will give us the 2 defense we need in order not to suffer any damage. Let's draw another card. Then I think we are going to play the Strike for 1 energy, but it's dealing basically... No, we have 1 more energy actually. So we were at 4, and now we are basically down to 3. Exactly. We were choosing the Gremlin Horn, and we were gaining additional energy, of course. But still, we are dealing 2 points worth of damage. Haha, in your face. Down to 38. He doesn't stand a chance, of course. Then let's move back. We are not quite done yet. Then we are spending 1, 2, 3 energy to trigger our Whirlwind ability here, and that's basically dealing 1, 2, 3 damage each. Unfortunately, we are not strengthened in any way, but it's 3 more damage. I take it. So it's already down to 35 health points in your face. Then we will discard our hand. These cards will go here, and I think I will play it here. Maybe this definitely makes more sense. Then we are taking 2 points worth of damage. This is completely blocked. The main problem though is it's now generating, and I think I will take 5 block tokens here, because it's basically doing that at the end of it round, which means it's not losing any of the energy. And then we have to remind ourselves, it's moving into a mode shift if we are dealing at least 5 points worth of damage next round. So this needs to be our target, because if he stays with 1, and then now he's moving down actually. If he stays with 1 or more, it's still continuing to do this. And then I think we will not stand a chance. But that's the first round of combat done. Okay, let's draw our hand of cards. What do we have? Anger is cool. Metallicize. We need to play the Metallicize, that's for sure. Let's see if I can roll better this time. Yeah, this time I got it. And the 3 doesn't give us anything. No, unfortunately not. Again, let's not forget the self-forming clay. So far we haven't lost any health point this combat. Question now really is, let's see. Oh, 6 damage. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. Yeah, that's too much. But I don't think we can deal... I don't think we can deal that much damage to it this round. Oh, that is terrible. Oh, we will go down like flies. It doesn't really matter to play the anger, but we will play it anyway, right? So we are dealing 1 point worth of damage, which means 1 shield is done. Hooray, but yeah, I think that's basically it. Then we'll put it back on top of our pile. Then let's... Oh, we had 3 here, don't forget that. Let's definitely play the Metallicize, which will again stay out here. So that's already a good thing. This costs us 1, but only 1. It's an ongoing ability. We only need to power it once. That's cool. Then we have, I think, the Disarm could help us twice, right? So let's definitely play the Disarm, which means it's taking 1 and 2 weak points, and I think the rest is basically 1 defend. 1. That was our last energy. Then our Metallicize trigger, so we are getting 1 more shield. Let's discard our hand. They go to our discard pile in here. Then yeah, he's hitting us hard. First of all, we are losing this. But again, we looked for the mode shift first here. If the Guardian starts a turn with no defense, it has defense. But now the first thing that will happen, the defense is gone, but it's not mode shifting here, right? So it's dealing 6 points worth of damage. -1. So that's 5 points that are incoming because it's weak. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I think then it's basically shifting back to this one here, to the normal attack mode, because it's going in there. And this is what's happening in these red boxes. Once they're down here, they're going back up to the first red box they came from. So they're not staying here on the mode shift. So that's at least a relief. So we know the next round, it will generate some shields, but it will only do 1 point worth of damage. Okay, let's prepare for the next round to come. We're already down at 5. Oh, now we have taken damage, so let's not forget that. So now let's move it up here a little bit. We have taken damage this combat, which means we are allowed to use our self-forming clay at least once. I think we may not need it this round, but most certainly next round to come. Let's draw our hand of cards, spot weakness. Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, oh, this only triggers power through. Anger is back, of course. We have the bash, which, okay, I think we are in a better shape. Let's roll that die. And that's a 4, which means we can get a defense. And I think we will go for the defense in this case. So we can basically ignore the damage that is coming in without playing any cards whatsoever. But this also means we are not able to use our spot weakness because this only triggers on a 1-2. Oh, that's the problem. But still, I take it. First thing, definitely we are going for the anger. So we have 3 energy here. This doesn't cost us anything, so we flip it back to the other side. Oh, wait a second. Wait, oops. Is this the last card? No, it's not. Wait a second. Is that really the first card that we are going to play? Because if we are playing the bash... No, the bash will go to the twin strike. No, I think we are okay. We will play the anger. Sorry for the take backsies here, but we are dealing 1 point worth of damage, going down to 34. Then we are going to play the bash for our first 1-2 points. So it's getting vulnerable and it's taking 1-2 more points worth of damage. And then we are immediately playing our twin strike. Unfortunately, again, we can't use our spot weakness, which is definitely a pity. But the twin strike is now doubled because we have a vulnerable token in here. So it's getting 1-2 points worth of damage, going down to 28. Then we are removing the vulnerable token, and that's basically the end of our attack. So let's do the cleanup first. We are discarding our hand. Oh, we're getting one more here. I didn't think this one through. Of course, we get the metallicize. I could have used the 4 on the draw card, but I have made my choices, so I will not take this one back. At least this might come back to bite me for sure. So we are at 2 block. That's, yeah, it's overkill, but that's okay. Now it's doing 2 points worth of damage. It's 1 point. We have more than enough health points. Then it's taking the 5 block. This time I will shorten things up. And the next time it will again go for the mode shift, but only again if we are dealing 5 points of damage. But yeah, that's the end of the round. Again, let's not try to forget the self-forming clay. Let's draw our 2 hands. We have the anger, of course. We will flip this to the other side. We will shuffle this. We will draw 3 more cards. We only have 1 defense. Oh yeah, we can't bring it to mode shift, I believe. Let's roll that die here. That's a 1. I think a 1 doesn't do anything for us. But I do think we don't need our self-forming clay, because here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is exactly enough to deal 5 points worth of damage. So we are doing this. Then yeah, I think we can simply discard our hand of cards. We still get 1 more block. We have used all our energy here, but we don't really need the metallicize, because again, we are now looking at the card again. If the Guardian starts a turn with no shield, it doesn't attack this round and enters defensive mode at the start of the next round. So it's basically moving in here. So the next round, oops, we are doing this, but now every time we are hitting it, it has to sharp hide while in defensive mode. After you play an attack, they take 1 damage. And it's really just playing attack. It doesn't mean if we have to do damage, only if we play an attack. And that's for every attack card we are playing. The good thing is we can still block it. Awesome. Okay, let's draw our cards. I did shuffle, right? Power through. I don't think we need power through. Disarm. Something. Oh, bash is pretty good. We could debate to go with the power through because then we can do a lot of damage. I think this sharp height only counts for the entire attack, not for each sword symbol. Again, that's a little bit different to the video game because every time you hit it, you take basically some strikes back. But I think in this case, we should be okay. Let's roll that die, and we still have the metallicized, which, oh, 4. 4 is a card, or we go for the loaded die. We only get this at the end of the turn, so metallicize doesn't really help us now with the strike backs. Yeah, okay, that's a bummer. I think let's trigger the loaded die. So we are generating 1 block, which is then enough to defend us from 1. Then I guess we are playing the bash for 1 and 2. Again, vulnerable stays in play. That's at least the good thing. So we know it's now hitting us back for each attack card we are playing. So we are taking that block here, but we are also dealing 1-2 points of damage, and we are making this vulnerable. No, we are getting hit for 2. We get 1. We still have. That's a gamble now. That's a gamble now. We only have 1 more. Should we play the disarm instead? Should we go down? And wait a second. Yeah, we only have 1 left actually. No, I think we will go for the defend, which gives us another. This is the last energy point we were using. Then it's basically the end of our turn. Metallicize will kick in. We are discarding our hands. We'll group those, we'll shuffle this, and then we are taking 2 points of damage, and that it's moving down here with 4, and it's gaining some strength, so it's getting more powerful. So I think we really have to speed things up here a little bit at least. Good thing is we are not taking any damage this round. Then let's draw our cards. I think we may need to shuffle because I know we have the Shrug It Off in here now. Let's reset. No, this is a 0. Sorry for that. Let's do that. That's the 5. We could gain an energy, or we could again. That's really not terrible because again we are getting hit for 4. 4 is pretty nasty, and it's vulnerable, so we have to do something with that as well. What are we going to do? We don't. We could play the strike, which would be 4 attack actually. And no, its spot weakness is already gone. We're taking 4 hits. We have the metallicize. I think we are going to trigger the. Oh no, the 5 is gain a card. Is an action. Action doesn't really help us because we can't trigger this one here. Oh, we will draw a card here. We still need to decide what we are going to do with that. Let's gamble and let's take 1 here. So we are gonna do this, gaining 1 energy from the Gremlin Horn. Yeah, let's do that. Then we will play the Shrug It Off for 2 points of defense, which we need if we want to hit it actually, right? So then we have to flip it. I think, yeah, the draw the card is now not in here because we are still resolving it. That's at least my understanding. Then it goes to our discard part and disarm. Okay, disarm, something we could debate. Then we definitely play the strike, the upgraded strike here, because again, it's vulnerable. It's taking 4 points worth of damage, but then vulnerable is gone. Fortunately, we are taking 1 point worth of damage. All right. Then let's play 1 defend here. We get 1 defend here, and then I think we are going to play the disarm instead, right? Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I think we have spent all our energy now with the disarm. But this gives him 1, 2 weakness. So the next time it's hitting us for 3 only. And I think then we should be exactly enough, because now at the end of our turn, we are getting 1 block from our metallicize. Let's discard our hand. Work. Let's group here. I think that's basically the end of our turn. Now it's taking us to 4 damage, -1, because it's weakened. So we are taking 3 points worth of damage. 1 weakness is done. It's getting 1 strength, but then it's moving back to the attack mode here at the start of the next round. Oof, tough. Let's draw our cards. We have, we just reshuffle. Oh, we have our anger back. We have a lot of defense, which is good. Okay, I take that. Let's go. No, this is going to 3. Let's roll that die here. Okay, that's a 1. A 1 doesn't do us anything right now, unfortunately. And I think it's only doing 1 point. No, it's basically strength is +1, right? Yeah. 1 strength. So it's basically still doing 2 points worth of damage. We have 1 from our metallicize. So I think we may want to play 1 defend with our very first card here. So we are going here. Yeah, absolutely. Then we are playing our anger for 0, which is nice. So it's going down to still 21. Really? But for whatever reason, I thought we were further than that. Okay. Apparently we are not. But anger goes back on top of our deck. This goes in here. I really should not forget to place this in here. We still have 2 more. Let's definitely go for the twin strike. 1 and 1. So down at 19. And then I know we are playing the strike. We still have in our hand here for more, and yeah, we already dealt with that. Then we are doing the metallicize. Power through is discarded, and that's basically the end of the round. Let's see. It's doing basically it's negating each other out, but the problem is this one goes away. In total, it's still doing 2 points worth of damage. It's generating 5 block. We had 2 points worth of damage, so we are still doing okay. Yeah, but again, it does 6 points of damage to us unless we are dealing 5, right? That's the idea. Not sure if we will be able to do that. So let's draw our cards. I think we might be able to. Oh yeah, the bash and the whirlwind. That will be perfect. Let's draw that. Let's roll that die, and that's a 3. 3 is nothing. Oh, that's really so disappointing. That's really so disappointing. Anyway, I think we don't need to worry about damage this round, because we will play the bash first. So this goes here down to a. Oh no! Wait a second. Oh wait a second. No. Let's draw down. So let's call this through. So here we are doing 2. The next one is double. That's 4, and then this is 5. For whatever reason, I thought of something very fancy, but I still think it's worth it, because then we are not taking any damage and we are pushing it into defense mode. Yeah, let's do that. So we are doing 2 points of damage. So it's 1 and so basically 3 shields will remain. It's getting the vulnerable token right back. Okay, and I forgot to move this one down actually. Right, so now it's vulnerable. So let's simply play the anger. It's pretty much doubling the attack rate on this. So it's basically 1 and 1 more. Then we are playing our strike card. This is driving this down to 0 block, which is exactly what we needed, but it's also driving us down here. So we have played this, and that's the end of our round. Let's discard our hand. We get 1 block. The cool thing is, again, doesn't start with any shield. It's moving into the defensive mode, and it's, oops, come on, what am I doing here? It's not doing any damage to us whatsoever. It still holds on to its strength token, so, but it's no longer vulnerable, of course. Okay, next round. Let's flip this to the other side. Let's shuffle this. Let's draw our cards. Yeah, why not? Why not? But let's see what we roll. 2. Yeah, 2 again doesn't help us at all. So again, it's doing 3 points of damage because again, it's strengthened. So what's our game plan? We get 1 here. The problem still is, I think we need to play our defend first. So that's 1 and 1. So at least we know we can hit it now without taking direct damage, right? Yeah, let's do that. Then we play our strike card for 1. This is simply 2 points of damage. 1 and 1. Okay. Because we played an attack, we are losing our block. What next? If we are hitting it again, we take 2 points here. No, I think, again, we will play our disarm with our last one. I think because otherwise it's bad. So it's taking, again, 2 weak tokens. Again, they are not cumulative, but at least it's canceling this one out, the strength for now, which is, I guess, kind of important. And it's also not getting any damage. Then it's hitting us. So we are losing 1. It's hitting us for 2 in total. I have forgotten our metallicize. 1 is blocked. 1 comes in. Exactly. And then it's moving down here. So now it's hitting us for 4 or 3. Yeah, it's still a 4 again. They're canceling each other out. And then it's moving back to the attack mode and it's getting another strength point. So again, let's discard our hand. Let's group those. Let's move them down. And then, yeah, we will start our next round of combat. Okay, it's getting very, very close. Power through. This will definitely be a defensive round. Yeah, let's roll that die, but maybe that is okay. It's a 5. We could gain 1 more power. Do we need 1 more power, or should we simply go for the 1 energy? Because I think we will generate more than enough defense, right? So it's dealing 4. It depends now a little bit. Because do we want to play? If we play 1, 2, 3. I think that is enough. Let's simply go for the block. Yeah, I think it doesn't really matter. Let's generate the block. Let's simply play the strike. The strike cancels our block here, but at least it's taking 1 point more. Then we will play our power through, which gives us 1, 2, 3 more here. Oh, what did I play? So 1 strike. And now the power through. Exactly. Then we get our friend, the Days card back. Goes in here. This goes in here. Again, spot weakness is nothing we can do. We will play. Doesn't really matter too much. We are playing another defend card. So we're going in here. That's the end of our round. We are getting 1 more from the metallicize. So let's discard our hand. This goes in here. Again, it's dealing 4 points of damage. +1, -1. It's getting another strength token. This is gone, and then it's moving back to the attack mode. Okay, it's getting stronger and stronger, obviously. Let's draw our cards. Yeah, we have this, but we have the anger, and we have the shrug it off. That's maybe something, but let's roll that die. Ah, this was so close. This was so close. Yeah, I think we need to play our shrug it off. That's goes without saying. It's really an amazing card. It's really an amazing card. Let's draw. Oh, we have the bash. Does the bash does help me actually. And I think I will take the risk now. We will play the bash for 1 and 1. This does 1 and 2 points of damage. Then it's basically getting vulnerable. I will then play my anger card for free. It's double, so it's doing 1 and 1 more. Then it's no longer vulnerable, right? But this was basically the rest of our turn. This goes away, at least, is exhausted. We have played our anger, but ultimately it doesn't really matter. We get the metallicize in here. We will discard our hand. Again, it's doing 4 points worth of damage, and it's taking the 5 shields back per player. We have 3, so we are going down 1 here, and then it's really doing some serious damage. Okay, let's flip these. Let's bring this over. Let's shuffle. Let's draw our hand of cards. And spot weakness depends a little bit. Yeah, we never rolled the die, I believe, in our favor when we had this card in our hand. This time we do have the 3. Oh, we don't have any defense. So I think this round we need to go for... Oh, unless we are... Okay, unless we are bringing it down to 5. Will we be able to do that, actually? 5 damage, right? Or 5 block. Bash. Oh, this is 2. And it's 4. Yeah, we are bringing... But we're not playing the spot weakness. But I think that's more important, right? Unless we... I think we want to bring it down, right? I mean, that's the idea. And now we have the 3, but I think we have better things to do. Let's go for the bash again, right? So it's doing 1 and 1. So, oh wow, okay. It's at 9 already. It's getting its vulnerable token back. No, I'm cheating here. It's at 11. We just have removed this. That's the bummer. Yeah, okay. Sorry for that, but luckily I caught this. Then I think we will play... Oh, that was 2 here. Then we will play the Twin Strike for 4 damage. And then a lot of energy already. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're at 10, yeah. And then the vulnerable is gone. So we did 1 damage and the damage is gone. I think that's the important piece. So I think we are okay and it should be here actually. Yeah, exactly. Sorry. Then we get the block from our metallicize, but we don't need this. Oops, let's bring this here. Let's discard our hand. Again, it doesn't have any blocks, so it's not attacking. It's simply moving over to the defensive mode. Let's reset. Let's draw our hand of cards. What do we have? We take some serious damage this round. Okay, this was high enough. Okay, that's the 6. I think we may need to hold on to the block, right? So it's doing 4 points. 4 points of damage. So 1 we could get here. Yeah, let's go for the block for now. Then, should we disarm actually? Because again, this arm. Yeah, let's disarm. So we are doing this. And again, this arm is at least negating one of these guys. I think that's still worth it. So it's only doing 3 points now, right? Let's go for another defend. 1 defend we get here and here. This costs us. We have to do some damage, right? Otherwise, it's basically pointless. This will be nasty. I think we might go down. We still have the self-forming clay ones, so I think we are still okay for now. So let's play this. Then 4, we are getting 1 damage right back because of those sharp heights. But now it's going down to 9 at least. Cool. So that's the end of our round. Let's group this together. This didn't work proper, but it's okay. Let's discard. We're getting 1 damage here because of our ongoing power. Now it's doing 2 + 2 - 1. 3 points of damage. 2 and 3, almost dead. And then it's moving down here and doing 6 points of damage. No, 5 points. Actually, 5 points of damage here. Again, this will be extremely close call. So let's draw our cards. We have to shrug it off. This might be real. And we have the power through. And we might be doing some damage. Okay, let's see. 2. And now, yeah, now would be perfect timing actually to go for that. But okay, we only have those 3. Nothing we can do about it. So let's definitely play the shrug it off. Let's flip this to the other side. Let's shuffle this. We will draw a card. Bash. Okay, bash is so nice. Yeah, but I think we can't go for the bash this round. We will have to go through the power through. This costs us 1. This gives us 1, 2, and 3, and we get the days card. So they go in here. Really shouldn't forget. Okay, so we have 4 damage, 4 block here basically. So I guess we could go. Let's play another defend. That is nice. We will do this. Then we will play the anger, which also goes on top of our draw pile here. Therefore, we are taking 1 point of damage because it still has the sharp heights. Exactly. So 8 more damage. 8 more damage. This must be possible somehow. Come on. But that's basically the end of our round. Discard our hand. Yeah, we don't need this. Then the metallicize will kick in. We will still take 1 point, right? It's 4 plus 2 is 6 minus 1 is 5 points. 4 and 5. So we have to use the self-forming clay now, and then we have to win this. Otherwise, we are toast. Ui. Okay, what did I forget? I think I did forget something. Yes, it's moving back to the attack mode. And it's getting one more strength token. That's really so nasty. Then we draw our hand of cards. Let's see, yeah, this is the problem. Let's roll. That's a fine roll. 3. Why do we roll a 3 now? Okay, I think we have to go in all in basically, right? Kind of, let's put it like this. I think, yeah, we will use our self-forming clay. Can we flip this? Yes, we can. So this gives us 3 block. Is 3 block enough, actually? I don't think it is, right? We have 4 block, and it's doing 5, I believe. Yeah, it's doing 5 block. So this is not enough with the metallicize. So we have to play 1 defend. Yes, to do that. So we are down to 2. Then let's simply play the anger again. This goes back on top of our pile. This gives us 1 point of damage. And then we have to... If we do this, we're getting 2. I think let's play the twin strike then for 1. This gives us 1, 2. And then we are taking our last point here. This is X is only 1 in this case, but that's still okay because it's doing 1 point more. So we need 4 more damage plus the 5 it's getting now. Oh, this is frustrating. This is seriously frustrating. This goes away. Metallicize will kick in. Again, it's doing 2 plus 3, 5 damage. It's taking the block right back. It's moving in here. So we have to survive this one. Otherwise, it's doing 9. But it doesn't matter how much damage it does. Because if we are not bringing it down, then we will have lost the game here and there. Wow, I really like how close this feels. Seems to be a solid design. Let's draw our cards. Let's roll that sucker. And... Our friend the 3 is back. Oh, will we be able? Here we do 2, 3, 4. I think we just make it. I think we just make it actually. For the first time, we can play our spot weakness because again, our die shows the 1, 2, or 3. This gives us, we get a strength token. I think with a strength token, we should be, that's a 5. Let's not go too crazy. Enough. Sorry for that. Then we play the anger. Again, it's strengthened. So each sword, again, let's check that. On each sword is +1. Exactly, each sword. So this is 1 sword, so it's +2. It's basically 2 damage. So 1, 2, 3, back. Really hoping I'm not cheating here. So this didn't cost us anything, but the spot weakness did. Then we play the strike. This gives us 3. Oh, I think we are good, actually. I think we are actually good. So we are doing the 2. It's a 3. So 1, 2, and 3. So the shield, so the block is done. And we still have 1 more energy for 2 more strike. So strength is really nice. Once you are strengthened, you are really in an okay shape. So that's 1 and 2. And that's the end of our attack. We still get our 1 block. I think we don't really need it. Let's group this together. Let's do it down. Let's discard our hand. Again, we check there are no blocks whatsoever. So it's not attacking. It's simply moving here to the attack, but it will do 5 points worth of damage. So somehow we need to come up with 2 hits and 1 defense because otherwise we are toast. And I don't really know what happens first, actually. I don't know. Okay, so let's draw 2 more cards. Let's flip this. Let's bring this over. Let's shuffle this. Let's Draw 3 more cards. And I think we made it. I think we made it. Ah, that's so cool with our last life point. And we are even getting one here. So I think, yeah, that's pretty much an overkill. So we don't really need it. So first of all, we will play the defend. Here we will simply take the 5. We will go with 1 more energy here. So with 1, we play the defense. This goes here to 1. Exactly. We have done that. Then we will play... Oh, no. Oh, wait a second. No, wait a second. Wait a second. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So for the 5, we haven't done this. We have gained the block. So we have basically 2 blocks now. So we are down to 2 energy. Sorry, again, I have to take these things. But I think it didn't really matter too much. Then we play our anger. Yeah, this costs us 1 block because we are playing an attack card, so it's going down to 1. Then we have played our defense, right? So we play this one here. We are going down to strike. Again, it's blocked, and that's the 0. Bam! We have won this encounter. Again, I really hope I haven't cheated somewhere. I'm relatively certain I will find some stuff during editing, or maybe I misunderstood the rule. But anyway, I will take it. I will certainly take it. It felt close enough, so I'm doing okay. So we get 4 coins, because again, we still have our thing. We get a boss relic, and I think it's only 1 relic again. So we are not getting to choose, unless I'm wrong. Let me quickly check this. Reveal 1 boss relic per player per 1 reveal. 3 instead when playing solo. So we get 3. Awesome. So 1, 2, and 3. Let's move over here. Oops. Let's move over here. Let's flip those. Wrist blade. Your 0 attacks deal 1 damage on E. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's so cool. With the anger, that's an amazing one. Orrery. Gain 4. Use. Nah, let's not do that. Pandora's box transform. No, we will totally go for the wrist blade, of course. Oh yeah, that's so amazing. We can flip this back actually because we have it back. Ooh, that's so cool. We would have healed, but at the end of the act we will, I think, auto heal anyway. At least that's what's happening in the video game. Pretty sure it's the same thing that's happening here. Let's discard our hand. This is also, we will reset our deck. Okay, that was pretty amazing actually. Really nice stuff. Anything else? And yes, we get 1 of these golden rewards, and I think really for the golden, no, it's also 3 cards. No, not cheating myself here. 1, 2, and 3. Again, let's flip those over. Corruption, your skills whenever... no, that's not... Juggernaut is nice. Oh, whenever you gain... that's so cool. Yeah, we will go with Juggernaut. That's the second best card in the game, quite honestly. Awesome. Juggernaut is amazing. Cool stuff. Let's flip this. Let's bring these down. And that's basically the end of the game, or rather the end of the first act. Now there is a button which says let's go to the next act. I don't really think that these things are getting more difficult. Only when you really go to the next ascension level will you then have stronger enemies and whatnot. I think we should have discarded those, by the way. They go here to the bottom of the deck, and then I think we can also clean up accordingly. But yeah, we would set up for the next act. I'm not sure if we stay on the same map. Definitely those counters will be rearranged, so we will start in a slightly different position. New encounters will come up, and then we will go to the Act 2 boss, also a little bit stronger and stronger, and then this goes on until you're basically in a... Don't really want to spoil things to you in respect to the video game, which is why I'm stopping here. So if you want to find out what's going on in the video game, let's definitely do that. And yeah, but I think I will end my playthrough here because it is on Tabletop Simulator. I'm still very much intrigued going for the physical copy of the game, pretty much late backing it. And maybe then I might revisit this once it arrives with a cardboard version of the game, but ultimately really great fun. It's the perfect adaptation of a great video game. Yes, I know it's a deck builder in the end, so it's relatively easy to transform this into a board game, but still they have made some very clever choices to adhere to some of the, let's say, design rules of board games. So it really feels like a board game. Yes, of course, a lot of these things is now scripted on Tabletop Simulator, so when you play this cardboard, a lot of these things you have to shuffle yourself, for example. In respect to housekeeping and whatnot, that's still something that you have to do here on Tabletop Simulator anyway, and I think they really did that quite well here in the board game. Anyway, before I forget, a huge shout out to all of my patrons and channel members. You guys are truly amazing. So if you want to support my little channel here, you can support me on Patreon. There is a link to my page there. You can join me here directly on YouTube. There is a little thanks button below the video. Like and subscribe, leave a comment. Everything helps. And yeah, with that being said, hope to see you soon in one of my other videos. And until then, bye bye.